What's going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and we are joined today by none other than the CNFT king himself, Stale. What's going on, Stale? How are you doing?
What's good, Jack? I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Today I just wanted to kind of bring you onto the channel and get you to tell everyone what's up, why you haven't been pulling their GitHub requests, and all that good stuff. So
Oh,
if you want to first introduce yourself for anyone who might not know who you are, then you can do so now.
sure. So, my name is Luke, but I go by Stale. I've been a developer on Cardano NFT since I guess Spacebuds was launched, and now I am the developer on the CNFT.io marketplace.
Yeah, the lead developer, right?
Yeah, well,
Seriously.
yeah. So I essentially run CNFT with CNFT.io with Professor Cardano and Cardano Buzz. So it's like
Yeah,
a joint project with the
pretty awesome.
marketplace.
And when I know you said you got into Cardano NFTs back when Space Buds came out, but when did you actually find Cardano?
So, uh, oh gosh, maybe a year and a half to 2 years ago,
Okay,
I started investing in it around 10 cents or something, which is like not as early as a lot of you guys, but
pretty early.
it's still early. It didn't move. I literally invested every pound I had. I had like £1,000 at the time, which is, like $1,500 or something. I put it all into Cardano, ADA. It didn't move for like months, and then one day it just fucking took off. So
And then that was that.
yeah, that was that. But obviously, I didn't have much money then. So the money I made from it, then I then put that all into SpaceBuds. Actually,
Oh,
it
really?
was I didn't. Yeah, yeah. So I had like like 12,000 ADA, and then I spent like half of it on Space Buds at 30 ADA when they were selling at 30 ADA, and then
That's
I just
insane.
saw the rate they started selling at, and I was like, you know what, I need to spend every last penny I have on this. It's a
What
big
the?
risk, but it paid off, right?
Yeah, I
So,
guess so. And
and that's how I got into NFTs. I
yeah,
literally had
that's
never
wow.
interacted with any NFTs before that. So Space Pods was like the first NFT I ever aped into. Uh,
It's a
Good
good
success rate.
choice. Good choice, yeah. And
Yeah.
when did you start developing on Cardano, I guess? Was that shortly after your space buds blow up?
Yeah, so when Spacebuds came out, I was kind of just like I was at university and I was just kind of bored. So I hadn't programmed anything like cool in a while. And Spacebuds came out and I noticed there was like a kind of a lack of community in a sense because obviously the developers the creators didn't really do much after the sale. So
Yeah.
Um, I started making some like Discord bots, and that's where obviously I started off with was Discord bots.
Mm,
So I made like some tools for people to view their space buds in the Discord, some tools for people to sell their space buds and stuff. And then since then I've just been working every single day on
yeah.
developing stuff like NFTs.
And I know you have another project, so what would you say? You want to talk about your own NFT project, maybe? 'Cause I know.
Sure, yes. I run I run an NFT project with my brother called Planet Powers. And it's there's 12,000 planets and it's they're all randomly generated unique GIFs. So that was the hardest part was generating all these GIFs. Um, Took a long time and a lot of trial and error to get it right, but we're really happy with it. And we plan for it to be a like a multiplayer game, so you can battle and
Yeah.
level up your planets. Um, we've recently sold out, so we've got a lot of funding now to hire like a full team. Whereas originally it was just gonna be me working on the game, but now I'm so busy, so we're hiring out a full team of like 6 or 7 people to build this game with us, and it's
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
really good, hopefully.
Yeah, I picked up some Planet Pals myself, and I'm excited to start dueling. Right? That's what it's called, right? Is it called dueling?
Yeah, yeah, we haven't really like
Okay, yeah,
given
yeah.
that, but yeah, you'll. Oh God, I don't know how you're saying it in your accent, but dueling, yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
duel.
okay.
So it's my British accent coming
No,
through.
I
Uh,
love it.
you
Yeah, yeah.
duel with people, so you'll kind of go head to head in like a turn-based style combat, and
Mm.
whoever wins gets stronger. The planet gets stronger. Whoever loses gets a bit weaker. So you'll essentially just be battling to get your planet stronger and stronger and stronger, and get on the leaderboards. And there'll be like a competitive mode as well. Uh, but yeah,
I'm
we're really
excited.
excited
I'm
for it.
excited to start battling. I only got Mercury, but we'll figure it
Mate,
out.
you'll work your way out with your Mercury. To be honest, if you get that really strong, then it will be
All
really
right.
good. I'm sure Mercury's will be pretty good if they're strong. So
I hope so. Okay, another question. What
yes.
is, or no, actually, how have you kind of processed all of this demand for NFTs, and like how are you wrapping your head around the past few months and what's been going on, like explosive growth and everything, in terms of projects and also maybe your own NFT kind of endeavors?
Yeah, it's been really hard. Obviously, I don't think anyone really expected this much growth this soon. I think
No.
we all knew that eventually, Cardano will take over Ethereum and everyone will come over from NFTs, but not this soon. We released the marketplace almost 2 months ago now. That's gone fast, and at the time there were maybe like 6,000, 7,000 unique collectors in the community, and now we're I mean way past that, maybe 10 times that. I'm not sure exactly,
Yeah.
but. So it was really hard to keep up with the scale in demand. So we had to obviously rework our systems, had to go down for like a week and better scale our back end and databases and stuff. But it's going really well now. I know people are kind of struggling with the NFT jobs, but with advancements in stuff like NFT Maker and smart contracts, then
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
we have it all ironed out. But
Yeah,
yeah.
when smart contracts come around, I think the demand will actually be able to be met in a reasonable scale. With all the demand, though, where do you see yourself, in terms of working on projects or just in general in a year's time from now, if this demand keeps up?
Um, Well, I think CNFT has the potential. The CNFT.io. When if I say CNFT, I think I'm just gonna mean the
Yeah,
marketplace, right?
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
I think the marketplace has potential to really be the best if we can scale and meet the demands.
yeah,
I think it'd be quite easy to fall behind if we don't put the money in to improving. But that's exactly what we're doing. So to kind of meet that demand and be where we want to be in a year's time, we're hiring a lot of people to work with us and make smart contracts, do support, do the GitHub pull requests.
yeah,
But
yeah.
um, we're working on better ways for us to do everything, so there's less work. But yeah, essentially just scaling in every way we can in terms of employment and better systems.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you guys are kind of still just catching up with the last wave at this point. So everyone's saying
Yeah.
implement this feature and that feature, but you're still playing catch up, it feels like, because there's so much demand.
Yeah, so obviously we could come out with like new features and stuff, but unless you've got a really strong foundation, then you're just gonna fail later down the line. So we've
Yeah.
taken this time to really just, you know, make sure that we can handle at our current system 10 times the demand and the users that we have at the moment.
Hmm.
Um, so then obviously if we add all these new features and updates and more people come along, then we won't have to break and stuff.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely
um,
better.
but we are coming out with new features. We've got offering, auctions, bundle listings, and stuff like
Oh,
that coming along.
that'll be awesome. And kind of
Yeah.
question I was wondering myself is, are you guys planning on? I know you guys are planning on having a minting service, but are you planning on making that like a kind of a full-fledged system for, say, like someone who doesn't know how to code to launch their own collections on your platform?
That would be amazing. Obviously, the concern is how much of it would be automated.
Yeah.
If you could kind of make it completely humanless, you don't have to talk to anyone from our team, then that would be great. But I'm not sure how feasible that is. So obviously, we have like the launch pad on our site. It doesn't work yet, but we want to kind of work with creators. There's a bunch of people who have collections on Ethereum that want to come over, and obviously
Yeah,
we're kind of the first or second point of contact for that. So we would kind of work with them to create what the
for
project they
sure.
want, make a page on our website on the launch pad for it, and then help them release it. And then people that hold our token, the CNFT token, would have benefits and access to that and stuff.
That's pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. I'm excited to see that happen for all the Ethereum projects to come over. I think that'll also. I mean, you guys, once that happens too, your demand is going to be maybe even more than 10 times.
I know it's really scary, and obviously we want to be able to keep up with that. Um, but yeah, we've had messages from certain collections that are already really popular on Ethereum, who want to do something with us. But at the moment, we're really working on putting out new marketplace features before we look into launching,
Yeah,
because there is an NFT maker and Patrick does an amazing job with that. So if we were to do minting on our platform, we'd probably do some sort of collaboration with Patrick and NFT maker,
yeah,
um, because he's already got a great system. So if we can work together and do better, then there's no
yeah,
point reinventing the just like we use like pool.pm on our website, there's no point recreating like a wallet viewer when Smorg does such an amazing job at it.
yeah,
We
for
might as well
sure.
work with people.
Save your time and also still
Yeah,
have a great tool for everyone to use. So it's
yeah.
definitely a good way
And
to go about it.
support them as well, like we've got a lot of funding now from our token sale and stuff, but um if we can work with the creators that have been here for everyone from the beginning of this, CNFT space, then it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I see a lot of projects come around, especially in other ecosystems that just kind of want to take everything themselves, but seeing that makes me a little bit makes me smile a bit, you know? I like it.
Well, I've got, good connections with a lot of people like in the CNFT community. So I think building friendships and connections is the best way than trying to just take everyone's job essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. I know you mentioned earlier that you bought Space Buds or you aped into Space Buds, but is there any other NFT projects that you've spent more on for like or kind of like a top NFT that you've spent money on? Was it Space Buds? Is that the most kind of price you spent for one
yeah,
NFT?
definitely space buds. Hairs in the way. That one, I've got a bit of hair just sticking out. There we go. My hair's too long. But yeah, Spaceport's definitely. So I bought a lot in the pre-sale, and then I've never actually sold any, maybe one, but I bought a few. So in the days after the release, the prices went crazy, and I felt crazy buying more. Um, but I think I ended up maybe selling one and buying another one. I bought like a rhino and an elephant and stuff, and that cost a lot at the time. It was
Yeah.
like 3,000-4,000 ADA. But
Oh,
obviously, if you went to sell that now, it would be a lot more.
yeah.
But I bought number zero, so Spacebud zero, and that was like 3,500 ADA, and it was just a frog. So at the time, it's like really expensive, especially for what it was. But all of that now is like floor prices, right?
Yeah, really
So,
though. That's
but yeah,
insane.
Spacebud's definitely. I'm a big supporter of Spacebuds. Um, and Alessandro, like I'm good
For
friends with
sure.
Alessandro, and I believe like in everything he's making. So Nami Wallet and then the Spacebuds Marketplace.
Mm.
He's a great developer. So
Yeah, I
and
agree.
Zeke, the other creator, I'm good friends with him too. So Spacebuds is just like a no-brainer for me. But there are some really other good projects. It's just for me, I don't have the time at the moment to go buying all the other
Yeah,
projects and keeping
really.
up. But
It's its own job in itself to keep up with all the NFT projects. Especially if you're trying to flip NFTs too. That's another game, but just there's like every day I think there's a drop now, so it's kind of impossible to keep up.
yeah. It's true. It's like there's so many, but there are so many good ones. It's just hard to keep on top of when they're dropping and I mean, I can't even use my wallet. My wallet's got so many transactions in it that I can't sync it with anything.
Yeah,
So even if I want to buy anything, I can't until I fix that. But yeah, there are
that's
some really
a.
good projects like Stick Fricks.
Oh yeah, that one. That
Yeah.
this one right here, eh?
Yeah, those are great. You should get yourself one of those.
Um, okay, one last question before we go, and it's not really related to CNFTs, but since you don't sleep, you must eat a lot of food. What's your go-to meal before you check your GitHub merge requests?
Um, I've been really bad at eating breakfast when I wake up. I just don't anymore. I get straight to my
Yeah,
laptop.
I don't eat breakfast either.
Because as soon as you pick up your phone, you just get lost in Twitter, Discord, every
Yeah,
message you have, and then you realize, it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you haven't eaten. But if I could get breakfast, there's a really good bakery across the road that do, pain au chocolats and stuff in the morning, and those are good. Other than that, favorite food, mac and cheese, gotta be. I love mac
yeah,
and cheese.
easy, simple, effective.
You can't go wrong with mac and cheese. It's just like you can make it all sorts of ways in different cheese. So
All
different
right.
pasta.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before we close off the interview?
Um, no, I mean, thank you very much for having me on. Um, we've been talking for a while now. We should definitely get on a call with like Patrick and maybe Alessandro.
Oh, I would.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
we can do that for sure. And people will
Yeah,
comment below if they want that, but we're doing it either way. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
And come to a summit with us because I'm going to a summit with Alessandro. But if we can all meet up at some
I'll have to get
Cardano,
across. I'll have to get across the sea.
yeah, yeah. That's a long way for you, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on, and yeah, peace out.